Hey everybody, welcome back to today's vlog. Hello Darcy.
Hi.
I started vlogging yesterday because we actually went to West Midlands Safari Park. So I started vlogging, but I didn't actually talk through any of it. So what I'm gonna do, I thought I would just vlog today. So today is Thursday, it's about 11:30. We've just got ready. We've had a bit of a slow morning because we got back quite late yesterday, and the kids were obviously understandably really tired. I thought we'd have like more of a relatively relaxed day today. We don't have anywhere else booked now. We're currently in half term, so they go back to school next week, and then it's your final term, isn't it, before summer holidays?
No, I'll be in year 5.
Year 5, I know, I can't believe it, year 5. So yeah, we haven't got anything else booked. The weather's like quite overcast today. I've checked the weather, it's meant to be dry, but it's just very grey. But it was so hot yesterday, I'm kind of not too bothered about it being a bit grey. But we might just pop to, there's a few little bits and pieces I need to get done today. So I've kind of like preempted Ollie, because Darcy's good as gold, she'll come anywhere and help me. But Ollie, I need to kind of like give him a bit of a incentive to come and help mummy. So yeah, I just thought I would take you along on my day. What I will do is I'm going to insert some footage now of yesterday, just in case you've never been. It was an amazing day. As I said, it was West Midlands Safari Park. I think Tom said it was about 88 miles from us. But yeah, really lovely day, and we would definitely go back, wouldn't we?
Yes, it was
yeah.
very fun.
Yeah, and we had amazing weather. So I'll insert that footage now, and then I'll be back with you after.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. Fill my head with roses. I can't help but dream away. Standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. Dreaming of you. Smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Was the footage I got from yesterday. So yeah, I did plan on like vlogging the whole day. But with the safari park, what you have to do, obviously you don't have to, but you pay for the safari and then you have entrance into like, they've got like penguins, meerkats, like talk shows, educational things, and then you can also pay an additional premium to get into what they call a theme park. Obviously it's not as big as places like Peppa Pig World, but I just paid for that for Tom in case he needed to go on the rides with Darcy, but she was actually tall enough, but I did pay for it for him, and then obviously Darcy and Ollie. I didn't pay for it for myself because obviously most of the rides I couldn't go on. So what I found is, because it was so hot, I took the picnic blanket in and found like a shaded area, because originally I was just like waiting by the rides with the kids and Tom, but I was like in direct sunlight and it was really hot, and I just found that I was really struggling. So yeah, summer is gonna be fun this year, being pregnant. So I am, what am I? I'm 22 weeks and 6 days, so I'm almost 23 weeks. So I just feel like the weeks are flying by. Still so much I need to buy. I was kind of making a bit of a mental list with Tom yesterday, so I think over the coming weeks, obviously I know we've still got plenty of time, but over the coming weeks we'll start to get our act together with that. But yeah, just because I was so hot and like flustered, I just didn't feel like pulling the camera out and just sitting there talking. And then as we were going around the safari, it was just nice propping the camera up and then just being present with the kids. So I just thought it's fine, I've got some footage and I'll just insert it into today's vlog. So today will be more like obviously of a just day in the life vlog. I want to just clear the sides away and I need to put a wash load on. Oh, and I'll give you an update. Can you see we've got no film on the door now? So yeah, we've got some more progress in the side, so I will show you that. But yeah, I'm just gonna crack on and do some washing up and put a wash load on.
Someone to save me, no, and don't come running to blame me. From miles away I can tell that something's off. The way you look and how you pause when you talk, I think I said enough. You said your love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do.
Okay, before I turn the washing machine on, I'll give you a little bit of an update of out here. Let me flip the camera around. So, excuse the mess absolutely everywhere, but it has all been painted now with the exception of this bit here, because this bit here, Tom's needs to build a unit in for the washing machine and tumble dryer to sit in. I think I mentioned it in my last vlog, but we are going to get a new tumble dryer. But because of the way the pipes are behind, the washing machine is going to be raised slightly off of the floor on a platform, and it's kind of going to be built into some unit. I'll pop a picture in here actually, because I've been looking on Pinterest for some inspiration. So I'll pop a little picture here just to give you an idea of what this will look like. And then obviously it'll be painted the same colour as the walls. So we've got our radiator, we just need that to be plumbed in. With the electrician is coming, I think this weekend or next weekend. So Tom just needs to put all the boxes in, then it can be wired in. Same with the lights. And then obviously the spotlight. So at the moment we don't have any lighting out here, which is why in rooms like this it looks really dark. So obviously when Tom's working he'll have the door open and he's got, obviously it's his own lighting. But we've also got all the skirtings on and the arc drive around the doors. We do have the doors, one of them is here. We don't need to do anything with these because they actually came pre-finished, so he's put all the handles on, etc. Shouldn't really have my mop propped up here, but yeah, he just needs to gloss, I think just gloss this now, then that can be put on. So that's the door, that door just there is for this doorway, and then the door I've just showed you is for the bathroom. So again, please excuse all of this. It's obviously being used as storage for paint right now. Nothing's plumbed in yet. This is basically where everything is going to go. So I've obviously put the shelf up, the mirror and the sink unit. He's actually now grouted, if I just move this back, oh, he's grouted the tiles. So we went with like a dark grey grout. I just thought because the actual pattern of the tiles is quite light, it would pick out the darker tones rather than white, and obviously it's just a bit easier to keep clean. We do still need to run the skirting around here. The reason that's not done yet is because we need to run pipework through the toilet and the sink, and then that will all be boxed in, and obviously spotlights in here as well. But I love it. I'm just on countdown now for when it's finished. And then obviously out here is just a big old mess. So we're running off of an extension cable at the moment until obviously we've got electric out here, which enables me to use my washing machine. That's actually a toilet for our upstairs bathroom, because once this is all done and Tom's done the fencing, we're going to be moving up to the main bathroom. I can now take that blue tape off because that's all painted. And then yeah, we just need to get like a mini kitchen and sink area installed here, and then all of this will be obviously organised, and I won't have this unit here. And I'm going to treat myself to a new ironing board, because this ironing board is about 12 years old and it's all rusted and seen better days, so I'm going to treat myself to a new ironing board. But eventually that will tuck really nicely down into that unit there. So we've made lots and lots of progress. I'm just going to turn this on before I head out of here. Yeah, lots and lots of progress there. The garden is just an absolute another story, but obviously one job at a time. But yeah, what I need to do now is Ollie's had, I think it's his allergies playing up. So he's been like really snotty. You've been a bit snotty, haven't you, baby? As he slams the door to come back in. So we need to go and get him some more Calpol, and I picked him up some, what did I pick you up for school, darling? Some polo tops, and he needed some more socks from Marks and Spencer's, and stupidly I ordered grey socks and I wanted black, so we need to swap those over. Oh, who have you got there? Can you show me? And look, can you show the camera what you've got?
No.
You're a snail.
It's got slug inside.
Oh, lovely. What's his name? Is it a boy or a girl?
Boy.
A boy. What's his name? Oh, hand, darling. You've thought of a name yet? Maybe you can think of a name for him.
Okay.
So yeah, we're gonna, oh, excuse me, my dress is popping down. We're gonna head to the mall.
I know what his name is.
What?
Kalis.
Kalis? Ollie's obsessed with watching these people on YouTube. So yeah, we're gonna head to the mall now. I'll take my camera, but I probably won't film in the mall because obviously I've got to entertain 2 children. Probably gonna be busy because it's half term, and the weather's not great today, so a lot of people will head up there. So we've only got to get a few things, and Mummy said she'll get you a Boost drink and see if Millie's has got any cookie cupcakes for you, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, you got your snow on your arm.
It's moving.
I'm not sure if you're balancing or not, but we're gonna give it a go. So, pretty successful. We're actually a bit longer than I thought we were gonna be. So, we went to like our local shopping centre. It's just called the mall. We call it the mall, some people call it the mall. So yeah, I did an order, I think I said actually I did an order, and I ordered some grey socks for Ollie, stupidly. So they just swapped them straight over for some black ones. So this is just what he wears to school. But I like the Marks and Spencer's ones because you get 7 pairs for £7. And they're like cool and fresh feet, so it's like some sort of special kind of cotton. So yeah, we got those. And then I also got, I've been eyeing this blanket for a little baby girl. Can you see? It's like,
Cute.
yeah, I don't know, how would you describe this? What's it called?
Like a Christmas jumper.
A Christmas jumper?
Yes, kind of.
I don't know, it's kind of like a waffle. If you can hear alarms in the background, on the 3rd of every new month at 3 PM. What is it?
It's not
Is it the alarms? Do you know why? Because it's 3 o'clock and it's the 3rd.
What is it?
On the 3rd of every new month at 3 o'clock, they test the alarms. We live quite close to, what would you call it? It's like an industrial where they do so many different like plants and stuff, so they have alarms in case anything toxic ever like spilt, there was a leak, whatever. So they test them basically on the 3rd of every month at 3 o'clock. So if you can hear, I can hear it, it's loud, isn't it?
I remember that liquid flooded.
Yeah. There was an explosion, wasn't there, in the water tank. Sadly, some people died, didn't they, at Christmas? So yeah, if you can hear that really high pitched noise, I do apologise, it'll go off in a minute. But yeah, I've been eyeing this blanket for a while because I have actually got Darcy's pink blanket from when she was a baby. It's quite thin, but this one, obviously, because when she's going to be born, it's going to go into, obviously, the colder months. This was, it's just, okay babe, it's one size, and it's obviously just white. I just really wanted like white things for her, but the inside is like fleecy, so yeah, I thought that'd be really cozy. So that was from Marks and Spencer's, and then we ran into Boots and we got some cowpole for Oliver, and then we've got some Veet hair removal for underarms and bikini, because we started to remove your hair, didn't we, into your arms?
Yeah.
Bless her. She's really conscious of it. But yeah, because she does like ballet and she's got little short tops on, so she's not very nice for her, is it? That's getting louder, isn't it? And then we went into Tesco, which I hardly ever go into. No, it's a Teft, baby. You can still play it there, it's fine. Yeah, I hardly ever go into Tesco, but there's a few people that I follow on Instagram who have recently had little girls, and just their section was amazing, and I needed to grab some more of this spinach pasta that we have. Yes, darling?
Mrs. Hinch bit caught Mummy's eye.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go to Tesco to have a little nosy at the Mrs. Hinch section as well, so we called in over there because Tom's working quite close to there, so we got some little kind of like first bras for under Darcy's shirts. They were £5, but they're really nice, not lycra, but they're more like this the seamless material that you can get on like our underwear. And then you've obviously probably seen that Darcy's had a bunny since she was born, and Ollie's got his little dog that are, she's gonna go and get it now, but yeah, they both have a cuddly toy, and I've wanted to get one for this baby because they literally won't go to bed without their little cuddlies. So I know Darcy's one was from Tesco, but I'm going to get another one of this because stupidly with Darcy and Ollie, I ended up having to buy a replacement off of eBay. Luckily we found the originals in the end, but I panicked and bought them off of eBay, and people have been charging like £20 for them, and Ollie's dog was from Primark and was about £4. But yeah, this is Bunny. As you can see, he's very well loved. He didn't look like this when she had him as a baby, but we got this for baby sister, and this was £7. It's from the brand Fred and Flo, but they have some really cute things, and if you can see, it's got some dotted silky ears. And then I saw these for her as well. I don't know if this is going to come off. Can you see that? It's like floral, this one, the front one, sorry. And then we've got pink and white stripe, but very, very soft pink. And then a white with, a white with pale pink dot. This was £9 for 3. The smallest size they had was up to 1 month. They did have a tiny baby, which is up to £5. But I'm holding off getting anything that small. I know I had to have it for Darcy. I did want to get newborn, but they didn't have it, so if I go again and they've got newborn, I probably will pick that up because she probably won't get in this for a while. I'm not sure if I mentioned actually in my other vlog, I think I just said that she was measuring small, but when I went for my 20-week scan, obviously I knew I was going to be having growth scans anyway because of complications I had with Darcy. I had the same with Ollie, but obviously nothing, my pregnancy was fine with him, but the baby girl is measuring small on she was on like the 12th centile for her head, but then Darcy had a really small head, really long legs, so it kind of skews the weights up that they do, because they like average it out. So it was coming out she was going to be £6 when she was born, but she actually was £4.15. So obviously they're a little bit conscious of that because they know that I'm quite tall and Tom is definitely tall. Obviously I think we're quite like no, how would you say it? Slight, as you should say. So we're not like our frames aren't overly big. So I just think we're never going to have like heavy or big babies. But obviously I just want to keep an eye on her. But for Darcy, I had a lot of newborn, which is up to £7.6. But it was all too big, so I had to buy premature stuff for her. So obviously it might be that I have to get a couple of sets, but we'll just obviously keep an eye. I've got all my appointments come through actually for my growth scans now, so I think my next one's in July when I'll be 28 weeks. But yeah, I'm going to pack the shopping away now that I picked up from Tesco. I'm going to get some lunch for the girls.
Here we are in the car. Let me see who you are, who you really are. Yeah. Don't need you here to say you're sorry, 'cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it. Don't take it slow, don't be gentle. No, I just gotta know, if you're gonna leave me, then just do it.
Turn this around and then we can see. So Ollie had some money from his nanny and grandpiece, didn't you, to take to West Midlands just in respect, Darcy?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't spend it because the shops were really busy and it was there wasn't really anything he would have in there, just like stuffed animals and things, which they don't really need any more of those. So he said, wait darling, wait, he saved his money and he loves Lego, so we're going to see if the birthday first can get you a Lego table, aren't we? But he opted for this one, so he spent his money. Darcy hasn't spent hers yet, have you?
No, I like to save things.
She likes saving up, which is really good. On that Go Henry, she's got like a savings goal. So
my goal was 100 and I've reached it already.
Yeah, you've done really well, baby.
Oh, my back.
Right, so your ring bands.
Cone!
Mummy
Mummy,
keeps
there's
finding
Lego
everywhere.
cones in there.
It's there.
Yeah.
Let's move Darcy's book so she doesn't lose her place. And then we're going to see how well Mummy gets on building this. Oh!
Oh, massive tracks!
Oh my gosh, you've got some tracks.
Look, guys, massive tracks.
Let's be honest for a second. Yeah, you're being over your head, babe. 'Cause there is no one other than me that can make you feel the way you feel.
Okay, this is the after. It's quite a good little set, isn't it?
Yeah.
So Ollie's going to sit here and have his lunch, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah? And then Mum is going to have her lunch. So I've just made, as it's getting really late now, I've just made a couple of wraps. I've got half an avocado between them, some red onion, red pepper, some lettuce and just some Nando's peri peri mayonnaise. And then good old Coke with ice cubes. So I'm going to go and have my lunch now. Hey everybody, back in the kitchen. It's been a couple of hours actually, and it's really nice and quiet now. Ollie has football training on a Thursday. Darcy doesn't actually have her ballet in the half term. So it's been quite nice. I don't mind taking her at all and she absolutely loves it. But for the last 6 weeks prior to this, she's had like an additional lesson on a Friday, which is getting her ready for her exam, her grade 1 exam. So it's meant that for 4 nights out of the week, I've had to take her there, and from where she has to train, there's no point in me coming home because of how long it takes me to get there. I would obviously have to turn around and go back and get her. So I would sit in the car, which is fine. I don't mind it. Obviously I do my editing, just do bits and pieces on the laptop, or just, you know, just catch up on videos, things like that. But it's actually been really nice this week, just having a little bit of a break. And as I said, Ollie has football, so his football just continues. It doesn't stop in any of the school holidays like Darcy's ballet. So Tom has taken him, and Darcy really wanted to go, so he said, I'll tell you what, I'll take the kids. They can just come with me and you can stay home and chill. So yeah, I just kind of put Netflix on. I was pottering around in the front room because Ollie, if I turn the camera, decided to set his Hot Wheels up. So obviously he's got his big Hot Wheels tower, where's my hand pointing there, which is like his shark tower. And this is the thing I was saying with Ollie's bedroom, because of how small it is. When their toys are quite bulky like that, which they typically are when they're younger, it's a bit like when Darcy had her big Barbie house, it's really hard to store it, especially in Ollie's room, because he doesn't have a whole heap of space. So the majority of his things stay downstairs, and he's got also this plastic box just down here. He's got things like, if I just show you in there, like little cones and signs, things like that. And he had all of his road set up, but I did need to quickly hoover. And he's obviously now got his Lego set up in the kitchen. So I've just been pottering around and putting that away, and then I was doing a little bit of dusting while I was catching up on Netflix, and I thought I would come on and just catch up again before, because otherwise I end up starting my vlogs with really good intentions and I never end it, and I'm like, oh, I've not done an ending. But we actually had a bit of a result with a job that Tom is actually on. It's like kind of like a refurb job, and they're taking the kitchen out and renewing it, because the area they've got to refurb is a lot bigger. So he's ended up, this kitchen's like 1.5 years old that he's taken out. So it's like basically brand newer than like my kitchen units that we've got here. Because I think we did this 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah, I'll show you just in the, it's not obviously been fitted or anything. But he's brought it home, so just obviously it's chaos out here, so just excuse that. But it's white high gloss, so very similar to what we've got in the kitchen, but obviously it's got the handles on. But what we were planning on doing here anyway was just pop in a wall unit on this wall, and then because I'm having a unit built in here for the washing machine, I didn't want anything on this wall because I wanted to have some kind of like drying rack above the sink. So all we need to do is buy a unit for the sink to sit in, and then the worktop. So it's kind of a bit of a result, and obviously the doors are fine for now. I mean, I did, ideally, if I just go back into the kitchen, I did want doors a little bit like we've got here, because we don't have any handles on our doors in the kitchen. So that's the base unit, and then that's what the, so obviously we just open it like that. It's got like a little hand section here. I did want that, but these units are quite expensive, so I think we're just going to stick with what we've got now, like what he's brought home for now. We're going to get a very similar worktop to this, and I do love how obviously it's called a waterfall, so it goes down. So this is actually worktop, it's not an end panel, but I just like how it looks there, and also the finish of it there. So we'll do something very similar to that, but I think we're just going to keep those doors for now, and then obviously at some point we can just buy doors like these to match, because obviously it doesn't matter what the inside of the cupboards look like, they're white anyway, and no one would ever know. So yeah, I think we're going to do that just to get it kind of like finished up out in the side bit, and then we can move on to the garden, and then obviously try and figure out what we're going to do with the whole loft. I've kind of gone backwards and forwards as to whether I want to do it, because obviously our planning was rejected originally. We were going to do double story on the side of the house, but the double story got rejected. So obviously we could build what we've done there on the side, because it was an existing building anyway, and we've just kind of like made it livable. So then we were going to do the loft, but now I'm kind of thinking, is that something we want to do? Are we going to be here long term? It's kind of just like a big decision really, because we've been here for 12 years now, and I love this house, and we're very lucky obviously to have we're very lucky to be on the property ladder. We're very lucky to have a house where we have a house, because house prices where we live are so expensive, and I'm so glad we bought it when we did, because I doubt very much we would be able to have a house. I mean, if we were first time buyers now with the children, I don't know how long it would have taken us to save up a deposit, to be honest, and then yeah, the mortgage payment each month would be a lot. So I'm very, very grateful. But I just said to Tom, it does make me think, do I want to be, there's a lot of development where we live, So in the future plans, there's so many houses going in, and I kind of don't know if I want to move a little bit more rural rather than be like, obviously we're not in the city centre, but it is quite busy where we live. So that part does cross my mind, but then I think we've done so much to this house, and we've kind of like made it our own. I know you can do that anywhere, but it's kind of taken a long old time to get it like how we want it. So yeah, there's lots of decisions. I mean, if we don't do the big dormer on the back of the house for the loft, we will probably convert it and just have like Velux windows up there for now. Maybe pop Ollie up there, and then obviously the baby can have Ollie's bedroom, because it's fine for now to be a nursery, obviously, because Ollie's in it. It's fine, it's not the end of the world. It's just we need another room for her really, because at the moment I've just got everything that I've been buying for her. It's just I cleared out one of the drawers in my bedroom, and just started putting some stuff in there, but obviously one drawer is not going to be enough for her. I've got nowhere to put nappies, things like that. So I'm very conscious that the weeks seem to be flying by. So yeah, we need to decide what we want to do. It's a lot to think about. But yeah, so I've just been pottering around, and I think for tea tonight we're gonna have a nice easy one. So I buy this spinach pasta, which I'll show you. And it's a recipe from the Deliciously Ella app. I've mentioned it so many times. It's not sponsored or anything. I just downloaded the app because we're vegetarian, and I like to try and be vegan a lot of the time. Obviously, not always. I'm not really strict. We are fully vegetarian. We've been for almost 2 years now. But I just love the Deliciously Ella app because everything is like homemade and it's so simple, and it's kind of like ignited a like passion for cooking, because honestly, all my family, anyone who knows me, I absolutely could not stand cooking. I had no desire to cook whatsoever. So, and when you've obviously got no desire to cook, you're not going to put any effort in. And then since we've been vegetarian and I've discovered like some apps, things like this, and we've got more into our fitness, I've just discovered a new passion for it. So I highly recommend the Deliciously Ella app, and it's 99p a month. You just obviously download it from the app store, and then it just does it automatically every month. Tons and tons of recipes, and it's not just like main meals that she has now. She has like breakfast ideas, lunch ideas, there's desserts, so many things. But this is one of my favourite things that I loved anyway, but since I've been pregnant, I just can't, like, honestly, I would have it every night of the week if I could. So I just steam us a side of broccoli, because I'm just really loving broccoli at the moment. And then I think it's called the Super Speedy Sun-Dried Tomato Pasta. I'll leave a link for the recipe in the description. It's really easy, but basically you just need sun-dried tomatoes, almond milk, garlic, tomato puree, and I think balsamic vinegar. All of that gets blended up and that's your sauce. You boil pasta of choice. I use this spinach pasta. It's by Seeds of Good or something like that. Or Seeds of Change. No, Seeds of Change I think it is. It's quite, the pasta's quite expensive. It's about £2.40 for a bag. But I just love it, and it's quite thick twisted pasta. And so once you've made the pasta, boiled it, obviously rinsed it, you just pop the sauce that you've blended in, obviously heat it up to, you know, how you want it, and there you go. And sometimes we'll have some garlic bread on the side, but yeah, I just love it with some broccoli, and that's what we're gonna have tonight. The sauce will literally take me, to put all the ingredients in, it won't even take me 5 minutes, and that's with blending it. And then obviously the pasta takes about 10 to 12 minutes to cook. The longest thing is just waiting for the broccoli to steam. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get that prepped in a second. I'll pop some footage in of that and I'll show you.
When I hold you, I think I said enough. You said you love for me something brand new. You said this is something you would never do. Here we are in your car. Let me see who you are, who you really are. Yeah, don't need you here to say you're sorry, 'cause if you're gonna leave me, then just do it.
my vlog today. Obviously I could just sit here and ramble. I hope you've been enjoying these videos. I'm very conscious that for a while the vlogs were kind of like very few and far between, because I don't know, I just felt, I just didn't know whether it was something that people were interested in. Whenever I ask or do a poll, like over on my Instagram or here, everybody just says more day in the life vlog. So I've just been trying to incorporate it. The thing is just remembering to pull the camera out, and obviously we've had a lot going on with the house, but I just thought it was really nice to document like each stage as well, and then everybody can keep up with where we are. And I love watching things like that. I love watching people's at home renovations, and I like to try and be kind of like really realistic, because we haven't had a company in, for example, to do our work. It's taken, well, Tom's actually done it really quick, to be fair to him, but it's not something where we've just had like this money sat there to do. It's been done like on a budget. It's like to suit us, and as best we can. So yeah, I just like to try and be relatable, so I hope you'll find it relatable. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap up today's vlog. There'll be plenty more. I'm planning on doing a pregnancy update because I'm gonna be 23 weeks in 2 days time. So yeah, flying by. I think the last one I did was 19 or 20 weeks. So yeah, I want to do another one because I'll show you, my bump has got big and she is kicking like crazy, and she is so low down. Obviously Darcy was breech for like pretty much my whole pregnancy, which is why I had to have a C-section with her growth restrictions. But this baby last time at the scan was head down, and I said, oh, that's obviously the like feeling and the pressure, because it feels, obviously if you've had that pain you'll know what I'm talking about. But yeah, not very comfortable, but we are just chilling and just having a little breather. But yeah, it's my almost 23-week bump date. And we will see you very, very soon. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. If you're new to my channel and you're not already subscribed, I'd really love it if you consider hitting that subscribe button. It's completely free. It just means that you get a notification every time I upload a video, so you don't miss out on any of our content. But yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Take care, everybody.